Yeah, I mean, he's criticizing us essentially for not being a cargo cult, right? Because and he doesn't have familiarity with us. So if we happen to misrepresent him, he's misrepresented us, and based on a lack of familiarity, it would seem. Nowhere do we state or do we aspire to be recreating the Apollo cult in some perfect manner. I mean, we're actually critical of a lot of the myths and rituals, right? And we're looking at them in a kind of critical manner to sort of decipher what their significance is. And so we're not just going to kind of blindly sort of follow the rituals of ancients, in some of these mystery cults, because we want to know what the significance of these symbols are and what they mean and in what they signify and their sort of psychic and spiritual power. Should symbolically, is it actually, something that is healthy for us to be making this ritualistic gesture, for example? Or, we want to understand the symbols, right? So this is a work of deconstruction to some extent, a work of analysis, and then eventually a work of construction based on an agreed upon knowledge of symbols. So that's more our project. We're not just hoping to kind of like, LARP basically, as people at the Temple of Delphi, thousands of years ago, in rituals that actually can't be recreated because there's not enough information really to kind of piece them together in a completely accurate manner. I mean, they can be roughly sort of recreated, but then we have to wonder, well, what is this? What do these symbols represent? What does this symbolism represent? Are we interested in recreating it? What is it saying? And I think that these symbols can be understood. And for example, I think that Jews are a symbol-wise group, and I think that they understand their religion. It might be mysterious to us, but I think that they, not all Jews, of course, understand their religion, and probably the majority of Jews don't understand their religion. But I think that there is a kind of core of knowers, Gnostics,